What's up guys, my name is Andy. I've got a fun video today. I'm gonna be replacing some parts on my truck that help freshen the truck up. A little while back, I replaced these Ford emblems, these F100 emblems on the front of the hood here, and I just really like how this is nice, clean new emblem, kind of almost brightens up the truck and makes it feel a little newer than it is. Now, I've got a lot of patina going on here. This truck has seen a lot of weather, but when you start replacing stuff like this, I think it really brings the truck back a little bit. So I'm gonna go after the front blinkers there on the front of the truck. I'm gonna go after some new wiper blades because these ones are getting pretty crusty and old. I'm also going after the rear red reflectors on the side of the bed in the back of the truck. And then of course I'm gonna go after these door cards. Now these what I've got here is, the reason why I'm doing it is the ones in the truck, they have a speaker cut out in the door, and you can't take that speaker out, right? You take the speaker out and there's a big hole in the door. I don't have a stereo in the truck right now. I don't want one in the truck for now. And so I don't want those speakers in there, and they're all tore up and destroyed. I guess you could buy maybe like a speaker grill, like a black one, and put over it to kind of hide and make it look like there was a speaker there. But I think we're just gonna go with some new door cards. Now what I did is I ordered these are the metal kind, but I did paint them. This video was not gonna be how to do-it-yourself paint job because I don't think these came out that great. I did sand them down and then did a primer coat, and then I did, for this truck, this is the Skyview Blue Ford color. I think it's paint code E for those that are familiar with that. And so I was able to buy a spray can of paint off online and was able to spray these, but in between coats, I tried to scuff it up a little bit and I sanded a little too much, and because these have those ridges on here, they're kind of high spots, and if you hit them too hard, you'll take the paint down, and then when you go to put like a clear over it, it adds a little bit of wear to it. How about that? That's what we were trying to do, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. So let's start with the easy stuff and then we'll finish with these door cards. Yeah, this plastic is so broken up and busted that you just flick it once and you probably break everything. So we're gonna get these guys out of here, get these 2 Phillips screws. And what it is it's just a lens that's on here. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about doing anything with the bulb. It's fine, it works. But we're gonna replace this guy. I do wanna point out there is a right and left style because of the shape and everything, and there's a kind of a slope to the front of the truck. So you're gonna wanna pay attention to that. So when you order a set, you wanna make sure you get a right and left-hand side. And here's just a comparison of the new amber lens versus the old one. This looks so much better. It's so fresh, so clean. And then also when you buy these, it comes with a set of screws, so that's awesome. There's a gasket that's supposed to go in here, and when I ordered these, they're actually out of stock. So I can go back and buy a new gasket later on, but for now, we're just gonna go ahead and install this guy. Man, that looks so good. That's so much nicer compared to that old one. So cool, and then it's just the same thing on the other side. And comparing the old one, this one wasn't as beat up and cracked as the passenger side, but this is a lot nicer. That looks really good. And when doing these wiper blades, there's a little tab underneath here that we're gonna push down and it's gonna slide off. This little tab here, there's a thing inside here and it's grabbing underneath the arm here. So anyways, it slides right off. We can slide the new one on. Here's just a comparison of the new one. A little bit shinier chrome, I like that. This is kind of faded. I mean, you might be able to save this, but I wasn't able to find replacement blades. There might be out there, but when I was looking for, I just kept finding stuff like this. And these are pretty cheap, they're not expensive, and they are cheap, a cheap wiper blade. But it does match what was on here, and it does look good. And of course, the rubber is nice and fresh and soft, so we're gonna go ahead and slide this guy on. Same thing, there's this little tab right here, so we're gonna wanna get this arm on top of this tab, just like that. And then it just slides on, clips on, there you go. And then do the same thing on the driver's side. And just like that, you got some new wiper blades installed. Already looks better. So now for these rear reflectors, like here's the new one. Look how much brighter red that is versus that faded. It's almost like a peach color now. But anyways, I wanted to point out it comes with this weird beveled shape because what it does is there's a slope to the bed as it kind of tucks inward, and this shape, this wedge, is going to bring the reflector more flush, so it's not tilted down. So when light hits it, it's bouncing straight back instead of bouncing down. So just a heads up on that. It'll come with the kit, but just wanted to point that out. Let's get these two guys off of here. Now see how this has got this indentation in here? That's for these plastic inserts to fit inside. So when you put this on, make sure you've got the right one so it goes the right way. While we're here, let's just go ahead and clean this up just so that we know that it's clean behind this pad. Now I know this sort of feels like we're putting lipstick on a pig, you know, with this truck being as wore out as it is and with all of the rust and everything going on here, but this does freshen it up quite a bit and it makes it look just a lot newer, and I really like that. There, gosh, that looks so good. Yeah, compared to the old one, that just looks so much better. I like that a lot. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. Awesome. All right, now we got this side done. It's kind of hard to see in this corner of the garage, but it's on there and it does look a lot better. And the last item that I have are the door cards. I'm gonna do the passenger side first. Now some of you guys have this trim and some of you don't, but it just pops off. You can get one of those plastic little screwdriver things and back behind there and it just pops off. You could take this whole thing off and then there's gonna be several screws around the perimeter and we'll take that off. But we also need to take off the screw here that holds the window crank and the two screws that hold the handle on. This I'm gonna leave in there for now. I don't even think the wires are hooked up, but just take all that stuff off. And then I think there's some linkage on the inside, but we'll get to that here in a second. But let's get the rest of this taken care of. And just like that, the door card comes off. It's a great time to inspect maybe the weather stripping and stuff like that inside the window channel in here. If you maybe, while you're in here, you can replace some stuff. If you've got any problems with the latch mechanism, now's a good time to replace that or swap it out. This wire, this isn't even hooked up. So, I mean, really, I don't even need it anymore. I could just pull it out. It's running right here. I could just yank that out of there. But yeah, so from here, we can put on the new panel. Line everything back up. And that paint match is pretty good. I mean, the rest of the door is kind of faded and old, but really, I mean, from here to here, that looks really good. And then we're just gonna put in a couple of the screws we took out just to hold it in place, and then I'll install the rest of them. Now for the trim, a couple of the pieces stuck in the other door card, so I'm just gonna go ahead and install them in here. Actually, I probably need to put them in here first so they can fit in the tracks. And what you do is you can just pinch these things there. There's kind of a springy foam thing in here, and you can just pinch them and you'll be able to install these in the tracks, just like that. And you can slide them, these little, the little track pieces, you can slide them up and down inside there so they line up with the holes in the door. All right, that looks much nicer. I mean, really in the camera, it probably looks the same to you guys. The shade is very, very close. Some of you could probably tell the difference. There's a little more gloss in the door itself versus this because I didn't put enough clear coat on here, but that's my problem. But other than that, yeah, you can see how I was talking about how I sanded too much, and it really looks like this is just worn a little bit, which isn't too bad because I'm not trying to build some show truck, but I did want to freshen it up, and I think that looks really, really good. Cool, so let's get the driver's side done. This is probably a good time to point out, I've got a problem with my door mechanism, my door latch mechanism, where when it's attached on here and you have to, well, if I can get it in there right, and you pull it towards the handle and it lifts an arm inside here and it does the latch on the door. Well, I've got a problem with mine and it's kind of hard to see, but you can see the little notch in there. That's a wear point on this door latch. So if we compare the one that was in the truck versus the one that I ordered. I didn't know this was chrome. I didn't even look when I was ordering it. I ordered a black one, but it's fine. It's behind the handle, you can't see it. But see how smooth and straight this is. But the one that was in the truck, again, it's hard to tell, but there's a notch in here from just wearing over 60 years. And the problem I'm having is I'm actually having to pull the handle and just like get just a little bit more pull to lift the little lever inside the door for it to open the door. So I'm expecting this new latch to do better. I won't have to pull so hard to get that thing to work. So let's get this guy installed. All right, there it is. That trim is back in place and that looks so much better. Man, that speaker was all tore up and nasty. That's all gone. And then this, much better. I was gonna point out the little nuts that hold this thing on here. It takes 30 seconds, you know, either a wrench or a nut driver like this. Just an oddball size that you don't see very often. But anyways, that's what it takes to do that. And I think we are looking really good now. Down, that matches the other side. I like it. So guys, that's it. That's a couple of easy upgrades, easy installs. Those blinker lens covers, the wiper blade arms, those reflectors in the back, and then of course those door cards. I like these kinds of upgrades. It freshens up the truck for not a lot of money and not a lot of effort. You don't need very much in tools, and it's something you can absolutely knock out in an hour, less than an hour. It's super fast, and I think the truck looks good. And as you continue to just do this stuff on your truck, it kind of makes you feel a little better. When I first got this thing was pretty tired and worn out, and it's starting to feel, other than the patina, which I'm starting to, you know, I really like that, it's starting to feel like a fresher new truck, and that's what I wanted. That's one of the things I've been trying to do, is just do stuff, chip away at the truck, and I'm really happy with it. So, cool, all right, that's done. On to the next project. We'll see you in the next one.